Hello and welcome to our channel. Here we delve into the basics of sound financial management. Today, let's explore the top 8 indicators that can help you gauge whether your financial path is on the right track. Let's discuss the key indicators that show you're making progress towards financial independence, such as establishing an emergency fund and enhancing your financial knowledge. If you find value in this video, we would greatly appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This way, we can continue to bring you more thought-provoking content in the future. Stick around until the end, because we've got some crucial advice that could speed up your path to financial success. Let's embark on this journey towards a more secure financial future, side by side. Here are 8 signs you are on the right path in your financial journey. Sign number 1, you are setting aside an emergency fund.
It's very important, extremely important. If you don't have an emergency fund, I think they say for a single person, you should have a 3 months emergency fund. For a married couple, it's 6 months. It's necessary, it's important. Life happens, right? Sometimes the unforeseeable happens. Your car breaks down maybe, or you lose a job, or whatever it is. There's a gap of income that you need to cover, whether that's your mortgage, your car payment, your kids, dentist appointment, whatever it is that you're paying.
Many financial gurus highly recommend having an emergency fund as a core part of financial stability. Renowned financial counselor and author Dave Ramsey highlights the importance of having an emergency fund. Ramsey says that the first step to financial serenity is to have an emergency fund because it serves as a safety net against unforeseen costs that arise in life, such unexpected medical bills, necessary house repairs, or a sudden loss of employment. Ramsey suggests that people establish a $1,000 emergency fund as a starting point. After paying off any high-interest debt, the priority should be to increase this fund to a level that can support living expenditures for 3 to 6 months. This approach is supported by the theory that having a larger emergency fund offers a better safety net and lessens the need for credit cards or loans during difficult times, which may exacerbate financial circumstances. The emergency fund should be maintained in an account that is easy to access, such as a high-yield savings account, so that it may be used whenever required and without incurring fees. This tactical arrangement preserves liquidity while optimizing your fund's earning potential. Sign number 2, you are good in budgeting. A key component of personal finance is budgeting, which is arranging and regulating your expenditures to promote stability and expansion of your funds. Author and financial expert Suze Orman highlights the transformational potential of a well-planned budget. Orman argues that a budget is an essential part of financial empowerment, not just a tool for tracking spending. It enables people to take charge of their financial future by coordinating their spending with their long-term goals and core beliefs. When creating a budget, you must first identify all of your sources of income. Next, you must break down your monthly spending into categories such as variable, such as food and entertainment, and fixed, such as rent and utilities bills. Ensuring that spending stays within income limits and allocating extra funds to investments and savings are the main objectives. Orman says that a well-crafted budget becomes a roadmap to financial freedom by including provisions for emergency savings, retirement savings, and other financial objectives. Orman also supports periodic budget reviews and modifications. A budget should be adaptable enough to take into account changes in financial objectives, unforeseen costs, and income fluctuations when life circumstances change. People may remain on course and make wise choices that support their financial welfare with the assistance of this continuous process. As Orman emphasizes, budgeting is really about making deliberate financial decisions and is necessary to attain financial stability and fulfill your aspirations. Sign number 3, giving importance of debt settlement. Debt reduction is often recommended by financial gurus such as Dave Ramsey as a necessary step towards attaining financial independence. Ramsey believes that having debt may seriously impair your capacity to invest and preserve money for the future. He suggests the debt snowball approach as a useful tactic for debt reduction. Regardless of interest rates All debts are listed from smallest to biggest in this method, and the goal is to pay off the lowest debt first while making the minimum payments on the other obligations. The money that remains after the lowest debt is settled is subsequently used to the payment of the next smallest obligation, and so on. This approach gives you a mental lift, since every little win inspires you to take on the next debt. In Ramsey's viewpoint, behavior modification is more important than basic arithmetic operations. Targeting the bills with the highest interest rates first may result in savings, but the debt snowball method's immediate benefits may help keep momentum and dedication to debt reduction going. Ramsey also advises people to temporarily stop making new investments and concentrate just on paying off debt throughout this process. Ramsey suggests use the debt snowball strategy in addition to sticking to a strict budget to locate additional cash to pay off debts more quickly, maybe earning more money via side employment and reducing wasteful spending. By completing these actions, people may accelerate the process of becoming debt-free, greatly enhancing their financial well-being and lowering the stress that comes with having a lot of debt. Sign number 4, you're saving for retirement.
Are you saving for retirement? Avoid these common mistakes to maximize your savings potential. Start saving early to give your money more time to grow. Aim to contribute 10 to 15% of your income to retirement accounts. Take advantage of employer-sponsored plans for tax benefits and employer contributions. Diversify your investments to spread out the risk. Refrain from withdrawing from your retirement accounts early to avoid penalties and taxes. Remember, it's never too early or too late to start saving for retirement.
A key element of financial planning is setting aside money for retirement to guarantee that you will have enough money to sustain yourself once you leave the workforce. In order to benefit from compound interest, renowned financial guru and author Ramit Sethi emphasizes the need of setting aside money for retirement early in one's career. The sooner you begin saving for retirement, the more time your money has to grow thanks to compound interest, which may greatly boost the size of your retirement fund, in Sethi's opinion. Sethi advises making use of tax-advantaged retirement funds, such Roth IRAs, individual retirement funds, IRAs, and 401ks. For instance, you may lower your taxable income by making contributions to a regular IRA or 401k. And if certain requirements are satisfied, you can take money from a Roth IRA during retirement tax-free. He suggests contributing as much as is financially possible to these accounts. For example, in 2024, the maximum contributions to 401ks and IRAs for those under 50 are $22,500 and $6,500, respectively. Sethi also advises automating your retirement funds. Establishing automated transfers from your bank account or salary to your retirement accounts can guarantee steady savings without requiring you to remember to make manual transactions. This set it and forget it strategy facilitates long-term wealth creation in addition to streamlining the saving process. By adding these tactics to your financial planning, you may significantly improve your retirement preparation, which will enable you to live comfortably in your later years and reach financial independence. Sign number 5, you're increasing your credit score. Increasing your credit score is a crucial step toward financial stability since it influences rates you pay, your capacity to borrow money, and in some situations, even your employment chances. Financial advisor Jean Chatzky provides insightful guidance on how to successfully raise your credit score. Your payment history, the amount owing, the duration of your credit history, new credit, and the kinds of credit you have utilized are the main criteria that Chatzky claims affect your credit score. Chatzky suggests that the first step in raising your credit score is to regularly pay your payments on time, with payment history making up to 35% of your FICO score. It is the most important component influencing your credit score. One way to avoid late payments and keep up a positive payment history is to set up automatic payments for the minimal amount owed. Another key tactic is lowering your credit usage ratio, or the portion of your credit limit that you are really utilizing. Experts in finance often advise maintaining this ratio below 30%. If at all feasible, bringing it down to less than 10% would help your score even more. By avoiding credit card debt accumulation and paying off current bills, this may be accomplished. It's also critical to routinely review your credit report for mistakes and dispute any that you discover. A free credit report is something you are entitled to once a year upon request from each of the 3 main credit reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Making sure your credit report is correct can shield you against fraud or error-related fines. Your credit score will gradually rise if you stick to these tactics. This will allow you to get better conditions on loans and credit lines, which will save you money and provide you more financial possibilities. Sign number 6, you're investing your money.
Let me give you a figure that'll blow your mind, I think. I bought my first stock when I was 11 years old. It was the first quarter of 1942. I spent $114.75. 3 shares, $114.75. If I put that 114 into the S&P 500 at that time and reinvested the dividends, think of a figure as to what it would be worth today. Oh man, $400,000 today, one person's lifetime. Now, the market's gone down many times during that time. People have panicked during that time. Headlines have been terrible. But if you buy it for 10, 20, just keep buying the S&P 500 index and forget about all the other nonsense that's being sold.
The world's most successful investor, Warren Buffett, is among the many financial gurus who highlight the significance of investing as a long-term strategy for wealth accumulation. Buffett is a proponent of long-term investing, emphasizing the acquisition and keeping of high-quality stocks and other assets that will probably increase in value over time. Buffett advises individual investors to use index funds, especially ones that follow a broad market index, such as the S&P 500, if they do not want to become too technical with financial research. Index funds closely mimic the performance of the whole market and provide diversification, minimal fees, and a strong return over time. The benefit of this strategy is that it reduces risk without requiring the investor to keep an eye on specific stock movements or market timing. Buffett advises thinking of bonds or real estate as additions to stocks in a well-rounded investing portfolio. Rent from real estate may be a reliable source of income, while monthly interest payments from bonds can diversify and lower the volatility of your investment portfolio. Buffett also emphasizes how crucial it is to comprehend the companies that support your assets. This entails making investments in firms whose business concepts are simple to comprehend or in sectors you are acquainted with. By using this approach, investors might avoid making expensive errors by avoiding firms that lack a clear and coherent business plan. Sign number 7, monetary objectives. Many financial planners, like Carl Richards, believe that setting and accomplishing financial objectives is an essential part of a healthy financial strategy. Richards, who is well known for his ability to make difficult financial ideas understandable, emphasizes the need of setting specific, attainable financial objectives in order to guarantee efficient money management and long-term financial stability. Depending on the specifics of each situation, financial goals may take many different forms. They might be short-term, like saving for a trip, or long-term, like paying off a mortgage or getting ready for retirement. These objectives should be SMART, according to Richards: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. With the aid of this framework, you can make sense of precisely what you want to do, how to track your progress, and when you want to be done. To save $20,000 in 3 years by putting away $555 each month, for example, is a more specific SMART goal than just intending to save some money for a down payment on a home. This transparency makes it easier to monitor development and maintain motivation. Richards also emphasizes the need of matching your financial objectives to your beliefs and priorities in life. By doing this, you can make sure that your saving and spending practices really represent your aspirations. This alignment supports satisfactory progress toward these objectives as well as motivation maintenance. It's also important to regularly examine and modify your objectives, since your priorities and financial status may change over time. This flexibility enhances your capacity to successfully attain your intended results by enabling you to keep up to date with your financial plan and adjust to any changes in your personal circumstances. Sign number 8, insurance coverage. Insurance protects against possible risks and uncertainties, which makes it an essential component of a complete financial strategy. Financial expert Suze Orman has pointed out that peace of mind and protecting your financial well-being depend on having enough insurance coverage. Orman emphasizes the value of having a variety of insurance plans, depending on one's requirements and situation. Health insurance is essential because it provides financial protection for medical costs, which may be prohibitively expensive without it. Life insurance is crucial, especially for those who have dependents, since it offers financial stability to heirs in the unfortunate case of the policyholder's passing. Your income is safeguarded by disability insurance in the event that an illness or accident prevents you from working. Renter's insurance is essential for both homeowners and tenants. These plans provide for the expense of replacing or repairing your house and possessions in the case of theft or damage. In the event that you are in an automobile accident, auto insurance is also required for your financial and legal protection. Orman suggests that when selecting insurance, it's important to carefully consider available coverage alternatives and make sure the policy limits are high enough to compensate for any losses. Additionally, it's a good idea to periodically examine and modify your insurance policy to account for life events like marriage, house buying, or child rearing. Orman also stresses how crucial it is to comprehend the terms and limits of your insurance policy in order to prevent unpleasant surprises when filing claims. Having sufficient knowledge about the kind and quantity of coverage you need will help you make the right choices and ultimately ensure that you are sufficiently protected against financial hazards.